Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Yo, people, I've spoken to you. The last video I did was in relation to the cherry tree killing and the Prime Minister's response to said killing in Clarendon. And the Prime Minister's stance in this situation on how to approach these criminals in Jamaica. And the Prime Minister seems to be adamant. He seems to be following up on what he pledges to do in relation to these criminals in Jamaica, these terrorists in Jamaica. And for once, I feel some confidence in the Prime Minister that he wants what is best for Jamaica at this point in time in relation to this issue at hand, and that the Prime Minister is doing what he should have been done over the years and what the other Prime Ministers in Jamaica should have done over the years. He has stepped up to the plate, and for that, my full respect goes out to you, Mr. Prime Minister, because with this in this ordeal that you are supporting the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the people of Jamaica against crime and violence, and you are stepping up. You have not only put one foot forward, but no, you have put both. And for that, 2 thumbs up to you. Give you 10 out of 10 where that is concerned. Now, the Prime Minister have spoken, and there's a video going around and allegations going around and a voice note going around, a video, a matter of fact, with a masked man threatening the Prime Minister's life and threatening the lives of all of Clarendon. All of Clarendon. I don't know who is this buffoon. Is he one of the legitimate suspects in this case? It could just be anybody looking views and looking clout as a result, taking responsibility for something that he did not did. Somebody who wants to feel relevant. You understand? So let us not pay him any mind, Prime Minister. The Jamaican people does not pay him any mind. You should have put your face on it, man. You don't have to hide your face when you are chat. You have to show your face so we can come for you. I mean, I tell you, on that note, I wish I was at work, because I would have down in Clarendon helping these police right now, because trust me, one phone call and me down in that. Because I saw the thing set, I saw you have some real police now. All of the real police, them in the Jamaica Constabulary Force right now. All of the real SAs, Nakis them. All of the real hardcore crime fighters. Now at the time for you to step up to the plate and shine some light. Help out down at Clarendon there. Because we know you guys are there, You guys have been silenced and suppressed over the years. It's a time for you to step out now and answer to the call. Now, the Prime Minister made some speeches. And I'm going to play a little what the Prime Minister says before I go any further at this point. Just listen what the Prime Minister says.
We know that persons overseas are involved and connected in this act. We know that persons who are incarcerated presently have connections in this act. We know that multiple gangs are connected and involved in this act. Every gang, every person who in any way facilitated, provided the arms, or were involved and pulled the trigger themselves, we will find you and we will bring you to justice. I want that to be absolutely clear. We will not treat this as another criminal act. We will treat this as an act of terror. Therefore, we have given directions to the security forces to launch an all-out assault on the gangs that are involved. Indeed, any gang that is involved. There is no way that 8 persons can be killed in one incident in Jamaica and the state stands as if nothing happened. No. Every gang member, every gang will feel the full force of the state today. This must never happen again in Jamaica.
So, my viewers and my subscribers, you have heard what the Prime Minister is saying about the incident and the actions that the Prime Minister is willing to take as a result of his actions, right? The Prime Minister has let the police loose. Well, he has alleged that he has let the police loose on the incident and that the police should use all force necessary and everything necessary in their power to ensure that these cockroaches are removed from the society. And even though the Prime Minister has been threatened, the Prime Minister is still putting down his foot and keeping his stance. No, people, let us reason, people. Let us reason. Especially the police officers and former police officers on my channel who are listening to me. Now, the first question that I am going to ask is, who runs Forepath Clarendon? Let me ask you the question again. Who runs Forepath Clarendon? Who is considered to be the Don of Forepath Clarendon? No. In the past, a policeman from Hunsby by the name of Muggledog, Fidel, was murdered by a gang in Clarendon. The people who were running Forepath Clarendon. But I hope you all know that Muggledog, that police officer, was murdered. He was murdered in Forepath Clarendon. And he was in some altercation with the persons who were running Forepath Clarendon. And those are the people who are running Forepath Clarendon. So, when I ask the question, who runs Forepath Clarendon, what that tells you, that anybody who runs the area, who is the so-called Don in Forepath Clarendon, would have known and had control over the area, would have known what takes place in his area. Such man know. You understand? Listen, people, you need to listen carefully. Prime Minister says, and that is why I know that the Prime Minister is on the right track. And when I ask the question, who runs Forepath Clarendon, I know police officers know such man who runs the place and know his link to such man in prison. No, the Prime Minister clearly said that people are in prison who are calling the shots. Who is the Prime Minister talking about? That such man who caused so much murders in Jamaica, and that such man who was arrested by the FBI, and that such man who is now in prison, who is now incarcerated in America. That is the such man the Prime Minister is talking about. And the first time I heard about this murder, that was the first thing that came to my mind. And every other police officer in Jamaica who has knowledge of any given these situations would have known where these murders are coming from, because everybody knows that such man in prison run the whole Jamaica. And when it comes to cocaine and guns, that such man is in charge of everything and call the shots and everything. Right, people? You get the drift? I hope you get the drift, you know. The Prime Minister is on the right track. The information is correct. I have spoken to a policeman before about this, and I've given the policeman information. Like, this is what is happening. And nothing goes on without such man knowledge. Understand, people? Even though such man is in prison, such man is running the place. And only that person, my friends, who are in prison can call the shots on such a massacre. Want to understand that, people. So such man, they are prison still around Jamaica. And everybody know this, including police officers. Now, let us go a little bit further. I have done a few videos. I know I'm addressing Commissioner Blake. And I do not know if you listen to bloggers Commissioner Blake. Or people even tell you about when I speak about you, that even people are, if police officers tell you what I says about you, and if you even listen to the advice of ex-police officers who are vloggers at any time. You need to plug in and you need to listen. And one of my subscribers wrote a message on my thing. And I know that the subscriber is an ex-police. And even if it's not an ex-police, it's a smart subscriber. And this subscriber allude to the fact that police officers within the Jamaica Constabulary Force who are working for the People's National Party, because the Jamaica Labour Party is in power now, But you have people in the police department who are PNPs. And you, Commissioner, you, by your appointment, you are classified as a labourite, brethren. A fax me a spill right now, Commissioner. Me I go tell you this now, the fax this, You are classified as a labourite because guess what? You are put at the commission in a position of a commissioner of police by a JLP leader. And because we all know, say, all commissioner is political appointment, so you have to be labourite. And that is the conclusion behind a shadow of a doubt. More you listen to me, Commissioner, I don't care if you are PNP, I don't care if you're a labourite. But I am just saying this to say that people are classifying you as a labourite. And what you need to understand, Commissioner, within your ranks of officers, people who are surrounding you, some of them are PNPs. So now what you need to understand, they are going to sabotage your administration at all means necessary to get you out of the office. As same way that the PNP people in the police department is trying to get rid of the Prime Minister out of office. I see them thinking, brother. They want the Prime Minister to lose the election. They want PNP to be back in power. And you have people, Commissioner, in your office who are working against you. And I have done over 2 videos, Commissioner, and I told you that before, that you have to watch the people that you are surrounded by, the people that you have come into office and see there. Because some of them are not with you and they do not share your agenda because of their political inclination. You understand, Commissioner? And I hope you are listening to me now. We all know that the Jamaica Constabulary Force is a stalwart of an organization. But we all know at the same time that there is corruption in the Jamaica Constabulary Force at the highest level. Because some of our officers are politically tribalized and they work for the opposing party. At any time you have to understand that. So they do not share your views and your interests, and their job is to stonewall you at every angle, everything that you do, every step that you do in the fight against crime. They are there chopping at your feet. And if you don't believe what ex-detective Corporal Blake say, believe your own thoughts, because I know you believe that, Commissioner of Police. Mr. Prime Minister, you are doing a good job at this point in time. I love the approach that you are taking as a result of this incident, and I am yet to hear the members of the other political party coming forward and supporting you. And I have said that crime fighting is not a political thing. Crime fighting or to make a country better should not be a political thing. It's not a JLP or a PNP thing. It has to be a Jamaican thing, a massive Jamaican effort, a combined effort with all the members of parliament and all the police department and all the people in Jamaica. That is the only way that our crime issues will be solved. But the thing is, Jamaica has always been split. Jamaica is always a split country. That the PNP does not share the values of the JLP, and the PNP does not share the values of the JLP. That is how Jamaica is. And until we, the people, believe that is just one Jamaica, and my friend or my next door neighbor can vote for JLP and I can vote for PNP, and we can sit down and discuss why we vote for these parties, and we are still friends, then Jamaica will never be a better place. And our politicians, what they do, they pray and they dunce fool people in our society. The ones without reason. Just like in America, well, they pray on the white trashes and the poor black people to vote for them. And those people are easily told what to do. Easily controlled because of poverty. That's why poverty, you can't get rid of poverty out of any nation, because we need the poor people. They need the poor people. They need the undesirables. They need the little people who cannot think for themselves to program them to think a certain way. No. One would have thought that a massacre of this magnitude would have attracted the attention of both the ruling party, or the members of the ruling party, and the members of the opposing party. No, I have not seen anybody come out and talk about that. I have not seen anybody. Where's Lisa Hanna? You have not said anything, Lisa. You have always talking about getting rid of boogery out of our criminal systems, but yet still I have not heard you say anything about this massacre publicly. Where is the bucket for the Prime Minister? This is one Jamaica. Yet the PNP is behaving at this point as if it is two Jamaica. That is my opinion on the whole issue. I am yet to hear the People's National Party come out and back the Prime Minister. Listen, we have one accord. All Jamaicans should have one accord. Reduce crime and violence in Jamaica. And at this point in time, to get rid of these people, these criminals in Jamaica that are committing these atrocities. People, the Prime Minister has spoken. And as a result of what the Prime Minister has said, the Prime Minister is on the right track. And when we say such man in prison, calling all the shots, we know with such, I know you know which such man I'm talking about. That same such man who dressed up in a wig, that same such man is in prison in the United States. And 4 parties run by the general of that such man. The same such man who was behind the murder of Constable Muggledog, Constable Fidel. What? We don't have to be a genius to know that as police officers. Every police officer in Clarendon should know that. So we know who we are looking for and what gangs we are looking for. But we also to remember when it comes to money, some people link up together, both by PNP and both by JLP, to commit crimes because of money, them I say, right? And not politics. That is what you need to understand too. Are they going to be caught? Yes, they are going to be caught. Yes, they are going to be rubbed out like cockroaches under the government boot, yes. Preemptive strike is about to happen. Because I know my police, them in Jamaica, I know say we have some real top-a-tops still left in the organization who's ready to step on crime at any time. Willing and ready. Because if I was still on the job, I would be, a matter of fact, whether they are Clarendon already, I search for them. Even though I was stationed at Hunts, I would have been stationed at Hunts Bay still. I would be in Clarendon. So the Prime Minister has to put it, well, I don't think obviously the Prime Minister has to put. I know based off of how the direction the Prime Minister is taking right now, that everything is mobilized. Everything is mobilized. The information is mobilized. So all that little fool who came on social media sending threats to the Prime Minister and talking about he's going to kill the whole of Clarendon. Well, fine. I'm expecting a backlash as a result of the shooting. I'm expecting more people die. And like I have said, last lick not done yet. Because man I got answer back for this massacre. Last lick not done yet. So hopefully the police get on top of this before we have another massacre in reprisal to that massacre. So instead of having over 9 to 10 dead right now and how much in the hospital, we might end up with 20, 30. So we are looking at maybe the whole 4-part is on its way of being wiped out because of this war. And this war now got done for now. This war will carry on for years. Just like certain wars that have been going on in Jamaica for years. I tell you that to the people. But that is conversation for another video. You have wars in Jamaica like this that has been going on for years and is still going on. Understand me, people? And police officers are on top of the war. Now, what is going to happen in the next few days? Where we have curfew now, And now the search is on. Now some boy gonna get gunshot. We know that. Police will give some boy a gunshot. Jamaica for Justice is swimming along the side now, threatening the Prime Minister's actions and trying to stop, to derail the whole operation, to derail the justice, the true justice that the Prime Minister requests of the police department. Because that is the duty of Jamaica for Justice, to derail true justice in Jamaica, to derail the people of Jamaica in a criminal direction, to support our terrorists, our criminals who are grand terrorists in Jamaica, to support people who are doing criminal activities. That is Jamaica for Justice. Get out of here. But I am saying to the Prime Minister, well, I have to say the Prime Minister now listen to you. So you can go and chat. And I know that the police officers who are in charge of this are not going to listen to Jamaica for Justice either. We don't care about them. What do we care about them? We don't care about them. We're not going to let them stop us from doing our jobs. Trust me. Right now, I am behind you 100%, Mr. Prime Minister. And I hope the Jamaican people are behind you 100%. I know the Commission is behind you 100%. But Commissioner, listen, you have bad apples in your lot. You have people in your lot that does not want the same thing as you and the Prime Minister at this moment in time. For once in Jamaica, I think we have come to the understanding that the police department and the Minister of National Security and the Prime Minister is supposed to be one entity, working together, one machine, working together to make Jamaica a better place, working together to rid the country of criminals, to allow prosperity. Because a country that is plagued by criminal activities is a country that cannot survive socio-economically. Trust me on that one. A country that is plagued by crime and violence, and who's a country that is seen around the world as a crime and a criminal paradise, cannot survive on the international market. Unless our leaders are stepping towards crime. And this Commissioner, this Mr. Prime Minister, should have been going on a long time ago. But you know what? It's never too late for a shower rain. So let us step on crimes now. Let us step on criminals now. And I hope there's no ease up even after these cockroaches have been eliminated. There's allegation that you have issued a reward, reward for the capture for these men, information for these men. Trust me, Mr. Prime Minister. If the Jamaican people really want crime and violence to stop, you don't need to pay anybody no reward. Justice should be the reward at this time. Every member, every citizen in Jamaica right about now in relation to this massacre should only be thinking about justice, not money. You should not have to be paying people no reward to catch these perpetrators, these cockroaches. The information should be free. And that is how you will know that the Jamaican people is behind you 100% when they do not want any money for these cockroaches to be eliminated. Because that is what I want to happen. I want these cockroaches to be eliminated. Them boy have to get gunshot on sight. Them boy at whole 9 points be taken away, the 9 lives be taken away instantaneously. Them boy have to get nothing but gunshot. I'm serious about that. I don't know each thing for go on here, so. I don't know carrying thing. I don't know go name taxpayers money for go on here, so. I don't be behind bars for go on here, so. A 6'6" for go on here, so. A rope round neck for go on here, so. A gas chamber for go on here, so. A elimination me if you think about my every angle for go on with them your cockroach, yeah. No holding back. I mean, no, my dog them in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and I want to know a step out time. A step on crime time. Step on crime time.